女士们、先生们，大家上午好。
Ladies and
欢迎
gentlemen,
出席
good
国务
morning.
院新闻办新闻发
Welcome
布
to
会。
the press conference
今
of the
天
State
的发布
Council
会，我们邀
Information
请
Office.
到国家
Today,
市场
we
监
have
督管理
invited
总局副局长、
Mr.
国家认证
Chun,
认可
Vice
监督管理
Minister
委
of the
员会
State
主任
Administration
陈
for
先生，
Market Regulation,
请他向大
Administrator
家
of
介
the
绍
National
激发经
Certification
营主体
and
活力，助力
Accreditation
经济高
Administration
质量发
to
展有
brief you
关
on
情况，
stimulating the
并
vitality
回
of
答大
business
家关心
entities
的
to
问题。
promote high-quality
出
economic
席今天发
development
布会
and
的
take
还
your
有
questions.
国家市
Presenting
场
today's
监督管理
conference
总局登
are
记注
also
册局局长任端平先生，
Mr. Ren Duanping, Director General of the
反垄断
Registration
执法二
Department,
司司长徐乐夫先生，
Mr. Xu Lefu, Deputy Director General of
质
the
量发展局局
Anti-Monopoly
长刘
Department,
三江先生。
Mr. Liu Sanjiang, the
现在先请
Director
胡
General
先生
of
介绍
the
情况。
Quality Development Department. Now let's give the floor to
新
Mr.
闻
Pu
界的
Chun.
朋友们，大家
Friends
上午好
from the press, good morning.
非常感谢大家长期以来对市
I
场
want to
监管工作的
thank
关心
you
和支
for
持
your interest in and support
也
for
很高兴
market supervision and
激发
regulation.
经营主体
And
活力，
also,
助
it's my great
力
pleasure
经济高
to
质量
brief
发
you
展
on stimulating
这个
the
主题
vitality of
和
business
大家
entities and promote
进行交
high-quality
流，
economic development
并回答
and
各位
take
记者朋
your
友们的提问。
questions.
下面
Now,
我先向大家介绍有
a
关情况。
brief introduction on
中央
relevant
经济工
situation.
作会议强
The
调，
Central Economic Work
要
Conference
充分
underscored that
激
it
发
is
各
important
类
to fully
经营主
stimulate
体
the
的内生
endogenous
动力
power and
和创
innovation
新
and
活力。
vitality of various
在
business
这些
entities.
年的市场
In
监管
the
实践
market
中，
regulation over the
我
years,
们也
we
切实体
have
会
also
到
realized
经营主体
that business
作为
entities
经济活
are
动的
the main
主要参与
participants
者、
in economic
就
activities,
业机会的
the main
主要
providers
提供者
of job
和技
opportunities
术进
and
步的
main
主要
drivers
推动
of
者，
technological
其
progress.
活力的有
When
效
their
激发，
vitality and
发
endogenous
展
driving
内生
force
动力的
is
充分释
fully
放，
stimulated,
对于
it
巩
is
固
of
和增
great
强经
significance
济
for
回升向好
consolidating
态势，
and enhancing the
推动
sound
经济高质量
momentum
发
for
展，
economic
具有
recovery
十
and
分重要的
promoting
意
high
义。
quality development.
市场监管部门
Market
承担着
oversight and
监
regulation
管执法的
departments
重任，
shoulder the heavy
是广
responsibility
大
of law
经营主
enforcement.
体合法权益的保
They are
护者，
protectors of the lawful
也
rights and
是
interests of
经济
business
发展的
entities
推动者，
and also the
为
promoters
大
of
家做
economic
好服务，
development. It is
帮
our
助解
duty
决
to serve
生产经
business
营过程
and
中
help
遇
resolve
到
the
的困
difficulties
难
and
和问
problems
题，
encountered
是我
in
们
their
的
production
职
and
责所在。
operation.
我们将深
We
入
will
贯彻落
fully
实
deliver
中央
on
经
the
济工作
spirit
会议精
of
神，
the Central
进
Economic
一
Work
步创
Conference,
新监
further
管方
innovate
式，
regulatory
提
methods,
升监
and
管效
improve
能，
regulatory
着重
effectiveness,
从
and
以
focus
下
on the
几个方
following
面开
aspects.
展工作：一是
First,
在深化改革
focus
创
on
新上下
deepening
功夫。
reform and
改革
innovation.
创新是
Reform
激
and
发活力
innovation
的动力源
are
泉。
a source of
我们
dynamism.
将持续
We will
完
continue
善
to improve
准
the
入
entry
准
and
入规
exit
则
rules
和
and
市
market
场退出
exit
机制，
mechanisms
为
to
经营主
provide
体办理业务
more
提供
convenience
更多的
for
便利。
business entities.
综合运用信
We
用
we
监
will
管、
keep
智
optimizing
慧
the
监管
regulatory
等方
measures,
式，提
improve
高
the
事中
efficiency of
事后监
regulation,
管效能，
and make ongoing and
营造
ex and post
无事不扰、
regulation more
有
precise
序
and
必应的良好
science-based
环境。
using methods such
同
as
时啊，
credit
我们
rating-based
还将
regulation and
着力
smart
优化
regulation
对经
to
营主
create
体
a
的
sound
评价方
environment
式，
for their
更
operation.
加注重
At the same
从
time,
规
we will
模结
also
构、
strive to
活
optimize
跃
the
程度、
evaluation of
合
businesses,
规经
pay
营、
more attention to
创新
comprehensive
和竞
evaluation
争能力、
in
经济
terms
效
of
益、社
scale,
会责
structure,
任等多
compliance,
个维度
innovation,
进行
competitiveness, and
综合评价，
social responsibility,
引导各
and
地
guide
区各部门
different
更加重
regions and
视提
departments
高
to
经营
focus
主体的
more
发
on
展质量，
improving the development
在
quality of
量
business
的合理
entities
增长基础
and
上
achieve
实现
effective
质的有
qualitative
效提升。
improvement on the
二
basis
是
of
在促
reasonable
进
growth
公
in
平竞
quantity.
争上下功夫，
Second, focus on
普惠
promoting
公
fair
平的市场
competition.
环境是激
An
发
inclusive and
活
fair
力的重
market
要前提。
environment is an
我们
important
将加快
prerequisite
推
for
进全
stimulating
国统一大
vitality.
市场建
We
设，
will accelerate the development
大力
of a
破除
large
行政
unified
性
market
垄断
across the
和地
country,
方保护，
vigorously eliminate
推动清理
administrative
妨碍统一
monopolies
市
and
场
local
和
protection,
公平竞
work
争
to
的
clear up
政策措
policies
施，
and measures that
保
impede
障经营
unified
主
market
体
and
自
fair
主经营
competition,
权，
and protect business
依法
entities'
查
rights
处
to
各类
operate
垄断和
independently.
不正当
We will
竞争行为，
investigate regulate and punish all kinds of monopolies and unfair competition in accordance with the law, so as to give full play to the scale advantages of large businesses, improve the core competitiveness, and also protect the development and innovation vitality of medium-sized, small and micro and businesses. We will vigorously foster and promote a culture of fair competition and foster a social atmosphere that recognizes and practices fair competition. Third, focus on strict procedure-based fair and civil law enforcement. The rule of law is the best business environment and guarantee for stimulating vitality. We will perform our duties in strict accordance with the law, fully bring administrative actions under the rule of law, and create a more stable, transparent, standardized, and predictable environment for all business entities. We will speed up the environment of the benchmark for discretion of administrative penalties in market regulation, establish and implement a case guidance system, and prevent problems such as heavy penalties on minor offenses and different penalties on similar cases. We will make better use of reminders, administrative guidance, and other means, patiently explain relevant situations, actively seek understanding and support, and ensure that our law enforcement is both firm and compassionate. Fourth, focus on improving support and assistance measures. Science-based and accurate preferential policies are effective means to stimulate vitality. We will further improve the normal communication and exchange mechanism with business entities, keep informed of the demands and suggestions, and work to solve prominent problems faced by business entities in their survival and development. We will base our work on the market regulation function in terms of trustworthy incentives, quality and technical assistance, and support for the development of individual, industrial, and commercial enterprises. We will study and formulate more pragmatic, more considerate, and more effective policy measures. We will step up efforts to rectify illegal charges and help reduce the burden on businesses. Fifth, focus on regulating market order. Investigating and punishing lawbreakers is protecting lawkeepers and stimulating vitality. We will punish, in accordance with the law, violations of intellectual property rights, production and sale of counterfeit and shoddy goods, and other illegal activities that disrupt market order, strengthen protection of trade secrets, and resolutely protect the lawful rights and interests of business entities. In the meanwhile, we will accelerate the improvement of the compliance management system in key areas and promote business entities to enhance their compliance awareness and integrity so as to achieve more standardized, sustainable, and dynamic development. I will end up here. Thank you. Now the floor is open to questions, and please identify your media affiliation.
中间第3排这位男士。
谢谢主持人，我是澎湃新闻的记者。春节已经临近了，我们关注到
Now the Spring Festival is around the corner,
重要民生商品
and the administration has recently deployed the work of stabilizing price and maintaining the quality of livelihoods commodities. Could you brief us on relevant situation?
由我来回答。
Thank you for the question. I will take this question.
这个元旦春节啊
The New Year's Day and the Spring Festival has always been a season where large consumption will be made, and important necessities and the product's price and quality of these necessities command great attention. So it's important that we do the work well of stabilizing the price and ensuring the quality of these necessities to ensure that our people can have a happy New Year and Spring Festival. So the SAMR have deployed plans on stabilizing the prices and improving the quality of these necessities during the festive period. We focus on food, industrial product, daily services, and medicine, and created oversight lists on these 4 types of consumption. First, we focus on the consumption hotspots and monitor their price undulation.
民生消费重点领域，
We focus especially on
节日消费
key
集
areas
中
of
的
consumption
米
like
面
rice,
油
vegetable,
菜肉蛋
fruit,
奶
energy,
年夜饭预订
and on
文化娱乐
necessities like
酒店
rice,
住宿
flour, oil,
交通
vegetable,
物流
meat, ready-made
寒
New
冷
Year's
天气
Eve
带来的药
meal,
品、能源
recreation,
需求增
hospitality,
加，
logistics,
做好
and
线上
medicine
线
and
下
energy
价
due to
格
cold
监
weather.
测及跟踪分
We
析
will
研判。
do well our work in
二次
monitoring the
呢，
price
强化价格
changes
监管执法
and，make real-time
稳
analysis.
定市场价
Second,
格
we
水
will
平，
intensify
密切
oversight and law
关注
enforcement
前期
on
已出
prices
现
and
的
stabilize
苗头
market
性、
price level.
倾向性问题，
We will focus on
提前
problematic
预估
tendencies
可能
before
影
they
响市
occur
场秩序的
and
潜
make
在风险，
predetermined
提高市场
decisions
巡查
on
频次
the，hidden risks
切
that might
实加
affect
大
market order
重点民
and
生
carry
商
out
品
market
价格
inspections
监
more
管力
often
度。
and
三
intensify
是
our
呢，
work on
严把食品
oversight
和质量
on
安
these
全观，
necessities.
守住
Third,
消费安全底
we
线，
will ensure food
充分发
safety
挥
and
末端
quality
发力、终端见效的工作机制作
and
用，
give full play to our
压紧
mechanism
压实
of
食品安全
dealing with the
属地管
problems
理
at
责
their
任
root cause
和企业主体责任，
and hold
精准防控风险，
food
坚决
security
杜绝
authorities
销
and
售
companies
过期、
accountable
腐败
in
变
food
质、
safety
假冒伪劣等问题
and
食品，
prevent the
严
selling
防
of
发
expired,
生区域
decayed,
性、
and
系
fake
统
and
性
shoddy
食品
products
安全问题，
and prevent
加大质
regional
量安
and
全隐患
systemic
排查力
food
度，
safety issues.
以产业
We'll
集聚区、
step up our efforts
批
to
发市场
troubleshoot
和农村市场
of
为重
hidden
点，
risk
持续
in
开展
quality safety,
产品质量安
quality
全
in
隐
product
患排
quality
查，
and food safety,
强化
and
质量
intensify
监
inspection
督抽
on
查，
the
实
industrial
行
clusters,
台账式
coastal
管理，
markets,
切
and
实
rural
消
markets,
除质量安全隐患。
root out
各地市场监管部门
and carry out
结
campaigns
合
to
本地
troubleshoot
消费特
of
征，
problems relating
充
to
分利
the
用
product's
批次
quality
监
and
管
food
工具
safety,
箱，
and
综
create
合运
ledgers
用
to
提
document
醒
these
告诫
findings.
行政指导、
The
行政
market
执法
regulation
等方式，
authorities need to focus
通
on
过
their
上
respective
线
consumption
价格
features
收费行
in
为
their
监
local
管
regions,
监
fully
测
use their
预警服
oversight
务平台，
measures,
召
and
开
remind,
商超
provide
百货
reminding
价格政策提
administrative
醒会，
guidance, administrative
开
law
展食品
enforcement.
安全监管专项
They
整
would
治，
launch
特种设
pricing
备安全隐患排
service
查整
platform
治，
for pricing
燃气具
and hold
产品质
meetings
量
on
安
the
全整
prices
治
for
等一
supermarkets
系列行动，
and also carry out a
引导
series
经
of
营主体
actions
依
to
法合规经营。
oversight to
截
provide
至
oversight on
这
food
个本
safety
月的
and
16号，全国各地
problem
市
shooting
场监管
of
部门
special
共出动
equipments
检查人数
etc.
48.11
by
万人
January
次，
16th.
检查单
Across
位
the country,
32.21万家，
market regulation
其中
authorities have
价格领
provided
域立案数量达到
481.1 thousand
252件，
personnel to
已
carry out
触犯案件
speculations,
数量
covering
80
322.1 thousand
罚没
companies and organizations.
退
Among
金
them,
额达
we
到
have identified
53.36万元，
252 cases
产
relating
品质
to
量领域
prices,
立案数
finding
量
80 of
达
them,
到
with the total
1108件，
confiscated
已
finance
触罚案件数量
fiscal
279件，
finance
罚
of
没金额
533.6
262.47
thousand.
万元，
1,108 cases were identified with related to product quality, with 279 being fined,
2197
amounting
件
to 2.6 million confiscated
1074
money.
5
And
亿万
in
元。
terms of food safety, 2,681 cases were identified, with 2,197 being fined.
好，请
That's
大家
the
继续
end of
提
my
问。
answer.
那左边
More
第一
questions,
排吧
please.
谢谢。封面新闻记者提问：中央经济工作会议提出
The
要大力
Central
发展
Economic
数
Work
字经济，
Conference
目
said
前
that we
平台
need
经
to
济常态
develop
化监
digital
管备受
economy
关
well.
注。请问在
Currently,
经营
the
者提供
platform
传统
economy's
监管领域，
regular
市场监
oversight
管总局
has
采取了
come
哪
on
些
great
常态化的
attention.
监
What
管举
has
措？谢谢。
the ICMR done in this field?
这个问题由我的同事这个徐乐富同志。
I will invite Mr. Xu Lefu to answer this
谢谢您的
question.
提问啊。
Thank you for your
市场监
question.
管总局啊，高度
The
重视平台经济的常态化
AMR
监管，
attaches great importance
围绕着
to
助力
the
平台
regular
经济高质
supervision
量
and
发展
regulation of the platform
优化
economy and
高质
plans
量
high
举
level
措。
and high quality
那么说，
measures
积极
in
到
this
平台经济
regard.
的经营者集
In
中
the
法管
field of
监管领域，
anti-monopoly
我们在不断推
supervision,
进事
we
前
are
的合规、
steadily promoting
适中的
the
审查、
regulatory mindset of pre-compliance, in-process review, and post-accountability. Pre-compliance means focusing on compliance, advocacy, and guidance in advance, and consolidating the main responsibility of enterprises. We pay more attention to improving the compliance awareness of enterprises, formulate and issue the guidelines on anti-monopoly compliance for the concentration of operators, establish a regular communication mechanism with platform enterprises. It is understood that platform businesses, especially those large platform businesses, have gradually established internal anti-monopoly compliance systems in recent years and are equipped with corresponding human resources. At present, the anti-monopoly compliance awareness has been greatly improved, and after the implementation of the new anti-monopoly law, no new legal implementation of platform enterprises has been found. In-process review refers to focusing on review services and improving the quality and efficiency of reviews. We revised and issued the regulations on the review of concentration of business operators, launched the anti-monopoly review business system of concentration of businesses, and clarified the internal work mechanisms of the double 20 of simple cases. That is to say, the time needed from the enterprise's declaration to acceptance is, in principle, cannot exceed 20 days, and the time needed for the formal acceptance to the trial in principle cannot exceed 20 days. Otherwise, the system will give reminders, and handling personnel will also explain. And this is how we provide enterprises with more clear and stable regulatory expectations. In 2023, our coverage review time from the average time is about 25.7 days, of which 17.7 days for summary cases, which is in the forefront of the efficiency of major antitrust jurisdictions. Since the implementation of the new anti-monopoly law August 1st, 2022, we have unconditionally approved 29 cases of operator concentration in accordance with the law without conditions. The so-called post-incident accountability means that the focus on deterrence of law enforcement and strengthening accountability after the incident. At present, we are working to formulate the basis for the discretion of administrative penalties for illegal concentration of business operators and working rules for the handling of concentration business operators cases that do not meet the reporting standards but have or may have the effect of excluding or restricting competition. And we will strengthen our regulation on those incidents, and this is how we further strengthen institutional deterrence and safeguard market and order and fair competition. We always believe that competition policy is development policy. The purpose of anti-monopoly supervision is to urge enterprises to become bigger and stronger according to law, maintain a healthy and sustainable development of the industry, and provide more high-quality and affordable products. In the next step, going forward, the SMR will adhere to the principle of seeking progress and stability, promoting stability with progress, and adhere to the due approach of promoting development and regulatory norms, and improve the level of regular supervision and serve the healthy development of platform economy. Next question, please. Red Star News. Individual businesses are the pillar of the national economy and an important underpinning for expanding employment, improving people's livelihoods. What progress has the SMR made in promoting the development of individual businesses? What are the future steps in this regard?
This is a very good question. Now, I will refer this to my colleague to answer. Self-employed individuals is the business entities with the largest number in our country. It's an important part of private economy and plays an important role in stabilizing growth, employment, and providing benefiting the people. General Secretary Xi Jinping emphasized that we need to take more effective measures to support their development. The SAMR, in implementing the decisions of the CPC Central Committee and the State Council, implemented the regulations on promoting the development of self-employed households. First, and we have continued to make efforts to facilitate the development of self-employed households. First, we established a regular communication mechanism between the SAMR and the self-employed households. The main personnel in charge of the issue have held 3 seminars with self-employed individuals and have face-to-face communication with delivery personnel and self-employed individuals to hear their problems and suggestions. Second, we continue to roll out categorized. Second, we roll out Service Month activity. We work with 13 compartments to build a multidimensional supporting mechanism. We held the second self-employed individual Service Month activities and visited and held 29.2 thousand seminars with self-employed individuals, visited over 4.3 million households and solved 174.6 thousand requests from them. We work with 14 competent authorities to roll out the guiding opinion on improving the quality development of self-employed individuals in a categorized and targeted manner. And we identify 4 categories of self-employed individuals, including those that are surviving, that are growing, that are prospering, and that are well-known, distinctive, high-quality, and high-tech. The overall stability, the growth of self-employed individuals is overall stable, and self-employed individuals are operating in an active way with higher revenues. By the end of 2023, the registered number of self-employed individuals reached 124 million, accounting for 67.4% of global total, supporting 300 million jobs. Newly added self-employed individuals was 22.58 million, 11.4% up year-on-year. Achieving the stable development of self-employed individuals have helped people better life and have sustained households' livelihoods. It has demonstrated our economic strong vitality and resilience. Going forward, the SAMR will continue to work in the following areas. First, comprehensively provide categorized and targeted supporting measures. We gave guidance to localities to improve their standards of classification and categorization, release a unified national list of self-employed individuals, and improve the overall stability and quality of self-employed employment development by giving more targeted policy measures. Second, we will fully leverage the role of service platform. The website of self-employed individuals is currently established. We will continue to enrich their contents and provide better services. And we will provide more services like law and regulation policy, market employment, recruiting, training on starting businesses, and providing financial support. Third, we could create a good, sound social environment. We will continue to improve the regular mechanism of communication with the SMR and hold the third service months for self-employed individuals to assist with their high-quality development. Next question, please.
谢谢主持人，中央广播电视总台央视记者提问。
Thank you.
中央经济工作会议指出，
The Central Economic Work Conference said that we need to stick to high-quality development and high-level security. Food safety is an important issue that bears on people's livelihood. My question is, what has the SAMR done in terms of oversight of food safety, and what are its next steps forward? Thank you for your question. I will take this question. Indeed, food safety bears on the health and life of the people. Since the party's 18th Congress, General Secretary Xi Jinping has made a series of important statements and provided theoretical guidance and fundamental principle for food safety. The SAMR faithfully implement the spirits of the important instructions made by General Secretary Xi Jinping, implement the CPC Central Committee and the State Council's decisions and deployments, and has taken a problem-oriented spirit in defending and diffusing risks. The food safety situation is currently improving. First, we have held local authorities and companies accountable on food safety. We gave guidance to localities to improve a tiered and targeted measure that address the root cause of the problem. We have rolled out 3 lists and 1 statement of commitment, and that includes 3 lists of responsibility, tasks, inspection, and a statement of commitment on the responsibility and task of food safety, so as to further hold local regions accountable on food safety. We encourage companies to hire food safety officers and directors to establish a list on the possible risks and implement the working mechanism of daily monitoring, weekly inspection, and monthly planning, so as when problems occur, personnel can be held responsible and the matters can be dealt out, can be smoothed out. Second, we have established a standard system for food safety. SAMR have worked for the amendment of food safety law and its implementation regulations. 16 supporting regulations have been ruled out, and 87 items of supplementary testing methods were released, and 49 rapid tests were released. These have provided good institutional guarantee and technological support for oversight according to law. Third, we have continued to strengthen oversight on food safety. We have coordinated before, during, and after event regulation, improved the registration mechanism of special food, and strengthened the inspection of licenses of manufacturing and operation in the food sector. We have rolled out a graded oversight mechanism and have composed lists of key points of inspection. Intensify inspection on high-risk food and companies. In 2023, the whole sector have completed over 7 million times of inspection on food safety, with a disqualification rate of 2.72%, 0.14% lower than last year. Fourth, we have handed out punishment measures that are commensurate with the severity of the cases. And on the basis of stepping up law enforcement efforts on food safety, we focus especially on resolving the outstanding problems that the public feel strongly about. In the first 3 quarters of 2023, there were 330,000 cases of food safety, with a total fine of 33.5 thousand. And this has been dropping because and the reason is that the food safety regulation is effective and that our law enforcement approaches has been improving. And going forward, the SAMR will continue to strengthen our worst-case scenario spirit, strengthen risk management, hold local authorities accountable, improve the risk prevention measures of food safety, and improve the working mechanism of consultation with other authorities dealing with major incidents and hearing people's public opinions. That is my answer. Thank you.
The
Central Economic Work Conference proposed that we need to improve the guidance of quality and standard. Can you brief us on your work in this aspect?
I will invite Mr. Liu Sanjiang to take this question. Thank you for your interest in quality. To promote high-quality economic and social development and build a modern industrial system, we need to give full play to the role of quality support and standard guidance. According to the arrangements of the Central Economic Work Conference and on the basis of fully implementing the outline of building a quality-powered nation, we will strive to create role model for quality and advanced standards. And we are promoting the quality in terms of businesses, standards, and institutions. First, select a group of leading enterprises and better play the role of quality and in promoting enterprises to become bigger and stronger. We will focus on quality technology innovation, quality management improvement, quality brand competitiveness enhancement, and select a group of excellent leading enterprises such as information and communications, construction machinery, new energy vehicles, and calling more enterprises to learn from them. And second, focus on key industrial chains in the field of integrated circuits, artificial intelligence, quantum information. And we will draw a quality map of the industrial chain, form a list of quality problems, research lists, and policy lists, strengthen the overall quality management of the industrial chain, improve the quality infrastructure, and promote the joint improvement of the quality of the industrial chain and supply chain. Third, establish a comprehensive evaluation system for quality development level of counties, promote counties, districts, and towns to formulate and implement urban quality development strategies based on their own positioning and resource endowments. We will use modern quality concepts and tools to promote refined quality and intelligent development of cities and consolidate the foundation for a strong quality, building a strong quality in this regard. Second, in terms of standards, first we will raise standards on technology, emissions, and energy consumption to better leverage the role of standards. We will raise the quality and safety requirements of standards for household appliances, furniture, and other consumer products and services, upgrade standards for smart manufacturing, green manufacturing, and service-oriented manufacturing, and promote new infrastructure standards such as new data centers and electric vehicle charging. We will raise fuel consumption limits for passenger cars and heavy commercial vehicles. We will raise energy consumption quotas in key industries and energy efficiency standards for terminal products. In particular, it is necessary to strengthen the development and implementation of mandatory national standards for key industrial products. And second, we will steadily expand the openness of standards and institutions to better leverage the role of standards, international competition, and cooperation. We will build a more open standardization work system, actively participate in the governance of international standards organizations, strengthen the interactive development of standardization and scientific and technological innovation to contribute more Chinese wisdom to improving the intellectual standardized system. And we will speed up the compilation of the Chinese standards foreign language version. Third is to implement a number of major landmark projects for standard chain stability to better play the role of standards in industrial chain stability. We will focus on important industrial chains such as integrated circuits, industrial robots, and we will formulate technological standards for key links such as artificial intelligence, safety, and other areas. Next question, please.
谢谢。光明日报记者提问。我们关注到去年总台出台了关于经营主体。
We have noted that last year the SMR issued regulations on credit restoration of business entities, which played a positive role in self-correction of business entities and repairing of credit. Could you brief us on that?
Thank you. This is a very important question. In recent years, the SCIO have always upheld high-quality development in the new era and take an active part in rolling out innovative measures and advancing work on restoring the credits for business units, improving their credit level and market competitiveness. and make full efforts to assist with our economic high-quality development. By the end of December last year, market regulation authorities across the country have overall redressed 850,000 entries of administrative penalties and 4.96 million entries in the entity list of abnormal operation and 17.76 million entries of abnormal status of the self-employed individuals, lifting the restrictions on bidding, financing, and awards receiving of these business entities, further invigorating their operation and further building a market-oriented, law-based, and world-class business environment. The SCMR have rolled out the administrative measures for market regulation of credit restoration and the procedures on the credit restoration measures of seriously illegal and dishonest entity list and publicly named administrative penalties, and have built a graded and categorized credit restoration system. Building on the current National Enterprise Credit Information Publicity System, we have given instruction and guidance to localities to improve the online credit restoration system to achieve nationwide one-stop credit restoration and provide highly efficient and convenient credit restoration services for business entities. We widely explained the system and the policies to the public and improved the knowledge of credit restoration policies to the companies. We encourage companies to participate in credit restoration and improve their credit level. We gave guidance to localities, to local market regulation authorities to improve their information sharing and mutual recognition with the NDRC's Credit China website, and to achieve the mutual recognition and synchronization of the credit restoration results to help build a unified national market. The market regulation authorities in various areas have also rolled out new measures to restore credits. For example, in Shandong, Jiangxi, Yunnan, Xizang, they established a system to serve both administrative penalty decisions and credit restoration notices at the same time, timely notifying the relevant entities of the ways to restore their credits. In places like Beijing, Yunnan, they have shortened the time to restore credits, making it more efficient for entities to restore their credits. Jiangsu has rolled out a one-on-one notification service of credit restoration to make their service more targeted. Anhui has explored and implemented 3 kinds of credit restoration models to restore credits to companies even without complete documents, without inspection, and with immediate handling, and provide them with one-stop services that include the registration and credit restoration services. And we have given guidance to localities to improve the innovative working mechanism and improve their efficiency of work. Next question, please.
谢谢主持人。中央广播电视总台中国之声记者提问：我们知道，近日新修订的国务院关于经营者集中申报标准的规定已经是公布实施了。
The recently revised regulation on notification threshold for concentration of undertaking has already been published and implemented. So why is it revised, and what is its content? What effects will it have?
Now I will invite Mr. Xu Lefu to answer this question. Thank you for your interest in anti-monopoly work. Notification thresholds regards the it's an important part of the anti-monopoly examination system of business concentration. In 2008, the provisions of the State Council on notification thresholds regarding the concentration of businesses were formulated and implemented, providing specific turnover declaration standards, which played an important role in clarifying thresholds of business operators, delineating the scope of supervision, screening competition risks, and improving efficiency of anti-monopoly review. By the end of 2023, the Anti-Monopoly Law Enforcement Agency has concluded a total of 5,789 cases of business concentration, of which 3 were prohibited and 61 were approved with restrictive conditions. This has effectively prevented monopoly behavior, maintaining a fair competition market environment. For more than a decade, with the continuous development of China's economy, the turnover notification threshold in 2008 can no longer meet the needs of promoting high-quality development. From 2008 to 2022, China's GDP increased from 31 trillion yuan to 121 trillion yuan. The number of corporate legal persons increased from 4.96 million to more than 28 million. The number of enterprises with an annual turnover of more than 400 million yuan increased from 32,800 to more than 90,000. The number of notification of concentration business operators increased rapidly, and the number of declarations and notification in 2022 was 867, increase of 10 times. And a part of the business concentration obviously does not have the effect of excluding or restricting competition has been included in the scope of notification. Therefore, it is necessary to improve the notification thresholds. The new rule will increase the global turnover threshold of the operators participating in the concentration in reporting standards from 10 billion yuan to 12 billion yuan, increase the total turnover threshold in China from 2 billion yuan to 4 billion yuan, and increase the unilateral turnover threshold in China from 400 million yuan to 800 million yuan. At the same time, it is stipulated that the implementation of the rule will be evaluated in light of economic development. The new rule will bring two benefits to enterprises. First, it is conducive to reducing the cost of enterprise investment and mergers and acquisitions. According to estimates, after the standards is raised, the number of notification of small and medium-sized mergers and acquisitions will be reduced by more than 200 annually, accounting for about 30% of all notifications. Second, it will help improve the efficiency of the overall economy. After the notification thresholds is raised, the efficiency of enterprise investment and mergers and acquisitions will be greatly improved, which is conducive to boosting market, stimulating the vitality of business entities, and consolidating and enhancing the good trend of China's economic recovery. Going forward, the SMR will focus on the publicity and implementation of the new rule, while facilitating the declaration and notification of enterprises, efficiently conclude the concentration of no competition problems according with the law, properly deal with the adverse competition impact, create a fair competition environment for all types of entities, and provide a strong underpinning for high-quality development. Next question, please. Xinhua News Agency. Last year, the State Council and CB Central Committee issued an outline for building a quality-powered nation, and what are the progress and outcomes in promoting and implementing this outline? Now I will invite my colleague, Mr. Liu Sanjiang, to answer this question. Quality is the foundation for development and an important propeller to benefit the people and strengthen the entire country. Building a quality-powered nation is a great cause of national rejuvenation. The CB Central Committee and the State Council issued the outline for building a quality-powered nation. It is a guideline for action and injecting strong impetus into the overall promotion. Since the release of the outline, all regions and departments have focused on the development goals, key tasks, and major projects. And there are four outstanding aspects. First, improve the quality work mechanism. The State Council has adjusted and established a leading group for the coordination and promotion of the construction for building a quality-powered country, and the number of member units have increased to 33 departments, and 18 departments have issued joint action plans to improve the implementation, and local governments issued documents on implementing the outline in light of their actual conditions, and we have also carried out comprehensive publicity activities, successfully held the China Quality Conference, the National Quality Month, and other special activities further enhanced the quality awareness of the people and gathered the joint efforts to build a strong quality power and nation. Second, we implemented actions to improve quality. We accelerated the upgrading of the quality of products, engineering, and services. And the qualification rate of manufacturing products steadily increased, and the conformity of major consumer goods standards with international standards reached 96%, and satisfaction of livelihood service and public service increased to 78.01 and 79.85 points, respectively. Third, we intensified supervision over quality and safety. We have improved the quality supervision system, such as risk monitoring, supervision, and random inspection and defect recall, focused on the quality problems of more than 20 key products, such as fire protection products and gas cookers, and carried out special actions such as double play and iron fists. And we have recalled a total of 56,700 cases of quality violations of various types, and a total of 6.728 million defective vehicles and 10.42 million defective consumer goods were recalled. And fourth, we consolidated quality infrastructure, and we have built 192 national measurement benchmarks, 65,000 public measuring standards, and built more than 1,400 comprehensive service platforms, and the total number of various standards exceeded 3.3 million, and quality certification organizations exceeded 1 million. The efficiency of quality infrastructure service industry and enterprise is more evident and outstanding. Promoting quality development and building a quality-powered nation requires the persistent and concerted efforts of the whole society, and I hope that our media friends can publicize quality more, create a strong atmosphere for quality as life and high quality as a pursuit, and jointly promote the construction of a quality-powered nation. Next question, please.
您好，中国日报记者提问：中央经济工作会议提出要落实好结构性减税降费政策。我们也注意到，
The Central Economic Core Conference called for the implementation of the structural tax and fee reduction policies. We have also noted that the SMR recently released results and data of previous phase of the work. And what are the plans for the management of arbitrary charges on enterprises?
Thank you for your question. We refer the question to Mr. Ren Danping. The SMR, in faithfully implementing the decisions and deployments of the CPC Central Committee and the State Council, and have organized special campaigns on addressing the illicit fee collection for 5 consecutive years. We have overall inspected units of fee collection of 320,000. And recently, we have implemented the guiding principles in the Central Economic Work Conference of implementing well structural tax and fee cut policies, and with a special focus on supporting high-tech and manufacturing industry. We have carried out targeted surveys of these enterprises to get a full picture and grasp of their problems at hand, to make more targeted and effective measures. We found during the survey that the companies said that they felt that the business environment is greatly improved and the situation of arbitrary charging is significantly improving, but that they still have more expectations. Companies of high-tech innovation and manufacturing industry still have more expectations to be met. For example, high-tech industries focus more on new inventions and new technologies, and they want the cost of protection to be lower. They also want less barriers and lower cost of the application of these technologies. Manufacturing companies also focus on the rate of progress and equipment renovation. They hope to have faster approval, lower cost, and more transparent charging policies. So we'll continue to help to relieve their problems. Going forward, our work will focus on the following 3 aspects. First, we will carry out a special campaign to safeguard the market. We will build on the current campaign to focus more on redressing the problems faced by high-tech companies and the manufacturing industry, to hand out more severe punishment to illicit charging activities, and to safeguard a good business environment and competition in the market. Second, we'll strengthen services provided to the high-tech industries and manufacturing companies. We will strive for a coordination between relevant authorities and coordinate oversight, law enforcement, and policy coordination to better improve tax and fee cut policies, to forge synergy between relevant authorities on that. Third, we'll roll out fee charging guidance. The measures on tackling illicit fee charging relating to companies will be rolled out and will be open to the public for consultation and be rolled out in appropriate time. Last question, please.
谢谢主持人。经济日报记者提问：中央在要求释放消费潜力、促进消费复苏的同时，也明确提出要反对浪费。
The Central Committee, in demanding to release the potential of consumption, also bring forth that we need to oppose food waste. Can you introduce your work in this aspect? I will answer this question. It is in the traditional Chinese wisdom that we need to think of the hardship behind every grain of rice that we eat. The diligence and thrift has always been the traditional virtue of our nation and a fine tradition of our party. In 2023, the SCIO have faithfully implemented the important guiding principle of General Secretary Xi Jinping on preventing food waste and have conducted a special campaign to prevent food waste for 3 months. And the campaign has gained good results. First, we have carried out intensive oversight, inspection, and law enforcement, targeting key areas like food delivery, wedding banquet, buffet, and cafeterias. We organized random inspections and have made 4.67 million inspections, during which we found that 78.1 thousand units have food waste problems. Among them, 92,000 problems were redressed. We published and redressed illegal acts of enticing and misleading the customers to order with more severe measures. And we promoted an application for the fast handling of cases. And we have overall dealt with 29.8 thousand cases and demanded the companies to rectify their behaviors and gave them a warning. We also released 6,201 typical cases for the public. Second, we have regulated services on the platform. We had worked with the Ministry of Commerce to release the guiding opinion on leveraging online food order platform to more effectively prevent food waste in food delivery. We've urged the leading food delivery platform to play their part and give guidance that cover the whole process of food delivery and roll out specific measures, for example, that includes adjusting gift with purchase policies and promoting small batch dishes and establishing incentive mechanism for conservation. Third, we'll have continued to improve long-term working mechanism. The SAMR have released the opinion on the work to further prevent food waste. We work with the Central Spiritual Conservation Building Steering Committee Office and the Ministry of Civil Affairs to jointly identify and clarify our requirements on preventing food waste during wedding banquets. Since the start of the operation last year, we rolled out 5 national standards that include the general guidance on the countering of food waste in the catering industry, and 6 association standards and 111 subnational and association standards. Fourth, we have carried out public education and promotion of our policies. We've organized activities to spread the knowledge of food waste, of anti-food waste in 371 higher education institutes, and triggered discussion on relevant topic on social media platforms. We've issued a notice. We put out notice to dissuade people from wasting food in large chain restaurants. And with our guidance, localities have created 1,035 promotion products that covers 9 million people. This is something that we need to keep at it and make constant efforts in order to make it happen. We hope that the whole society can participate in this move and actually practice, promote, and safeguard and uphold the principle behind it to eventually win this war against food waste and create an atmosphere in a society where wasting is shameful and conservation of food commands respect. And we also hope that our friends from the press can help us in that aspect to improve public awareness, to form a social atmosphere of food conservation. Thank you. That is the end of the day's press conference. Thank you for your participation. See you next time.